This morning I am very, very, very angry and also disappointed. Let's look at it from this angle. When Sonolise did this video, wrote the epistle that he wrote and resigned, I've always had the support of this, I've always given my support to the Nigerian Football Federation. And you know how it is in Nigeria, when you support established orders like this, they think you've been paid. Well, I have my own conscience and I have the way I do my things. I give people the benefit of the doubt. The same way I supported Olise from the start, even against Enyama, even though I don't have issues with Enyama, but I support him because it's an establishment, it's an order. I believe in order. And I also understand the issues that the Nigerian Football Federation have with funding, the fact that sponsors are not paying money, the fact that government is not giving money, the fact that also the disagreements, the going back and front of the sports minister and his lack of understanding of sports also causing plenty of setback. I do understand all those problems. But this morning and this video is directed to the Nigerian Football Federation, Amaju Pinnick, especially somebody who I have so much faith in, not just because we're from Delta State. I know Amaju. I've known Amaju for like from Obaho to, I've known Amaju for say close to 20 something years now. And in that period, I've seen Amaju rise, I've seen Amaju drive, I've seen Amaju do things that nobody expected that he would do. I've seen Amaju also put up a fight to achieve the impossible. Landmark achievement like getting Oceanic Bank or Olorogun Felicibru to sponsor the Delta State Football Association, the FA Cup then, and at the time where even the National FA Cup didn't have good money. And I've seen Amaju do some impossible things. So I am not a novice when it comes to what Amaju can do. But I've also seen Amaju run Warri Wolves, and the results were not really that fantastic. Players being old, salary, coaches being old, coaches running out of their job. It was a tradition. So it was a cut between choosing the Amaju that I know that will give everything to get results, to get things done, and the Amaju that, a lot of people have this idea that Amaju is full of himself, is pompous. I do not have that idea anyway, because people say that about me too. No matter how angry about the person you are, you must stick the fact that you know. I know Amaju from close range, so I stick to the facts that I know. We're not best of friends at all times, but he's not my enemy as well. But then with the national coaching job, I think there is a thin line between the Amaju that I know and the Nigerian Football Federation that I've come to support because of their challenges, and what Amaju Pinnick, Seyi Akinwunmi, and the rest of the board is doing right now. We'll try to get Poliguen, which is not a bad idea, and Tom Sefit. Tom Sefit went to Bangladesh, Poliguen turned us down. Good. But we've got the World Cup to qualify for. We have failed to qualify for 2 African Nations Cup back-to-back. No excuse Amaju will give will suffice for that. You know why? You were in charge. I mean, every other board have had issues. Coaches have been owed 5 months salary, 6 months salary. I'm not sure Emmanuel Amunike has been paid since his days with the under-17 up until now. And then, sometimes some people come up with this accusation that coaches are collecting money, and then Amaju will be the first person to jump up and say that they will suspend coaches, they will banish coaches. The reason why he doesn't have confidence or faith in local coaches is because of the bribe that they collect. Who will not collect bribe in a situation where he's been owed 5 months salary, you've not paid him, and then he has the opportunity to collect bribe on that job, he will not collect it? Come on, Amaju, are you not in Nigeria? Are you kidding me? Even the Pope will collect bribe, so don't even go there in the first place. And then secondly, you keep on telling us you want to get a foreign coach, and then your people, different statements come in. First things first, when Salisu Yusuf went for that 2 friendly games, Christian Chukwu came out and told everybody that no matter their performance, they will not be considered for the job. So we take it that is a position of the Nigerian Football Federation. And then Amaju on several occasions have insisted that he wants a foreign coach. How do you plan to pay them the kind of money that the foreign coaches would collect if you can't pay the small money that people like Siasia, people like Emmanuel Amunike and the other coaches, Manu Gaba and the rest will take? Okay, good idea that assistant coaches of national teams will no longer be on full employment and full salary. They will live on bonuses, which is good. You're cutting your coat according to your size, or probably cutting your dress according to your material, because sometimes it doesn't, it's not big enough to sew a coat. You have to sew a singlet. It's as simple as that, or probably use it as an handkerchief. Yeah, but having said all that, Amaju Pinnick, can't you see that the only thing you have in front of you right now is the qualifiers for the World Cup? Whatever happened with the Olympic team, even if they win good, you know that the sports minister will take credit of it, and the NOC will take credit of it, so you don't have a say in that one. But pay the coaches their salary, give the players their bonuses. That is your responsibility. And then secondly, the same way you use that aggression, that drive, that zeal to organize the hosting of Gianni Infantino, can't you use that same drive to get us a coach? Let's just get started and get a coach. I mean, it might be difficult, but it's not impossible. And then don't keep everybody in the dark, because what you do is you're giving people room for speculation, and even your staunchest of supporters are beginning to look like they're idiots, and it's not good. So if you know that you have run out of ideas, you can't run it again, Amaju, you don't need the money of the Nigerian Football Federation. I understand you need the prestige, the opportunity to travel around the globe, to snap pictures with all of these world leaders. But please, and please, and please, if you know that running Nigerian football has, reached a place where your ideas can no longer work again, do us a great favor. Tender your resignation. We would appreciate it, and we'll respect you for it. Just step aside and let somebody else who can do something about Nigerian football come on board. But then I wonder who would want to come into that board right now, bearing the mess, the depth profile of the Nigerian Football Federation, and all of the crises that our football face. But this is just my take. I am a stakeholder of Nigerian football, whether you like it or not. I don't have to be in the ministry or in the board to be a stakeholder. I love Nigerian football. I played in this country, even if I didn't play for the national team. I played in the league. I've given my service in one way or the other to football in this country almost all my life, and for that I'm a stakeholder, and I am speaking as a stakeholder, not as a friend, not as a worry boy, but as a stakeholder. Amaju, it's about time you act. You shape in or you ship out. Thank you.